Would you like to know about the energy for the month of September? Would you? Wow, that's what I'm here for. Welcome to my live video, and thank you for watching the replay. For those of you watching the replay, this is Love Steady Life, and I am Bridget, your spiritual coach extraordinaire. What I'm saying is I am extraordinary, by the way, if you didn't know. If you didn't know, happy Saturday, baby. It is 12:47 p.m. here in Miami, and I am here for the spiritual coaching. So I just finished a really juicy, I think it was an hour-long session for my website members, and it was so chock full of light codes. I did a spread with tarot and oracle cards, and of course, now I need to go live for the public here on Love Steady Life to clue you guys in on what's going on. After I just said so much for my website members, I can say a bit for you too. And then if you guys want to know more, please feel free to create Quartz membership on my website, and then you can watch in the video portal. Hi, Elizabeth. Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry you missed the session, but don't worry. As soon as I finish this video, I'm going to go post it in the video portal, okay? Okay. Okay, so darling, you need to go ahead and be a portal opener this month. You're going to have to be a portal opener. And when you are a portal opener, you are a leader, you are not a follower. You're going to notice that a lot of people outside of you are trying to give you life advice right now from a place of fear. But if you are watching this video, you are a privileged person. Not everybody gets access to playing on Instagram, and we do. That is quite a privilege to be able to play on Instagram. All right. So you have no reason to be scared. If you are privileged to be able to play on Instagram, then you can get a new job. You can leave your relationship. You can make choices that feel rebellious and spiritually revolutionary for you. Your spiritual sovereignty is coming online in the month of September, and what your sovereignty is going to guide you to do is only what you want to do. So in this month, you're going to start to realize what you do want to do and what you don't want to do. And as you also start to feel more motivated to actually go in alignment with what you want to do, there might be some pushback by the people that are in your environments. And I want to remind you that if you are moving in alignment with the lightworker tenets, which means everything is done for the good of all and to the harm of none, to your benefit and favor, then there's nothing wrong. If you are aligning with integrity, with your character, with your soul's connection to God, your spirit, with your gut, and you know something is right for you, there is no person outside of you that can scare you from their hellish, fearful perspective. We are all so privileged, including all the people around you are also privileged. Just because they choose to stay in a job they hate doesn't mean that they have a right to fear monger you from not leaving the job that you hate, and yet they will try to. But what I want you to know is these people outside of you who are trying to inspire you to not follow your dreams and do what they're doing and continue to live in hell, if you choose your sovereignty and you choose to follow your dreams and not live in hell with them, they are most likely going to follow your example anyways. And that's why you're a portal opener. It's because these people are going to be like, don't do it, but you do it. And they're like, oh, it's that easy? I'm going to do it then. Okay? That's what's ironic. And I want you to remember the irony of the very people who are advising you to not follow your dreams are most likely going to copy your blueprint once you do it. Okay? So do not let your fear of being alienated from your group or whatever prevent you from following the life of your dreams, because I promise you they are going to switch up as soon as they see that it's possible to leave that fearful kind of environment and perspective. You are a trailblazer, you are a leader, and it's a little silly how all the privileged people around you want to act as if they're stuck in some kind of prison when they're not. So just because they want to continue to behave as if they're stuck in their prison of hellish, fearful decisions, you are not. You don't have to behave that way. And you're going to come to see the light this month of what this new timeline is for you and what you need to do to ensure that you are participating in your soul's mission, which is living the life of your dreams. I want to remind you that the directions to live the life of your dreams are written on your heart. It's so important that you fulfill your soul's mission, that God wrote it on your heart. It wrote it on your heart. And who's the closest to your heart? Is the people, are the people outside of you closest to your heart, or are you closest to your heart? You're closer. There's no one outside of you that is able to read the truth that is on your heart better than you. There's no one outside of you that can understand what is written on your heart better than you. You are the one that is closest to your soul truth. And so moving sovereignly, it oftentimes feels like you are risking social alienation. In fact, if you feel like you're risking social alienation in order to stay in alignment with your integrity, I want you to trust that what that feeling is you about to open a portal. Go ahead, risk that social alienation. You'll open the portal, you'll get to step into the life of your dreams, and guess what happens after you step through the portal? It stays open. And everyone who watched you do it is going to all change their mind. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them are going to change their mind. They're going to go from trying to make you scared to not open the portal to walking through the portal themselves. Okay? You think people are so stuck in their ways? They're not. They just don't see a way out. Like, a lot of people are not even voluntarily stuck in their hellish ways. They just aren't creative enough. They're just not the leaders here that are supposed to open the portals, and you are. You somehow found this video on this shadow band page. Thank you for being a leader. Thank you for following the life of your dreams. Thank you for doing things in that light worker way for the good of all, to the harm of none, and to your benefit and favor. Because things working out for your benefit and favor and for the good of all, that's light work. That's light work. And you are a portal opener. Okay? Let's see. Do I want to say anything else to you? No, that's it. La 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 la. So, if you want to know more about this upcoming month of September 2025, go create Quartz membership on my website, lovesteadylife.com, and you can look at everything. There's a lot. Okay, in the video for the month ahead, I did a whole card reading and everything, but that's not for the general public. I love you guys. Thank you for trusting me with your spiritual guidance. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful weekend. Have a beautiful week. And keep listening, okay? You got to pray a lot, by the way. Oh, let me just say, for the spiritual beginners out there who don't know what it means to listen to your heart, it means you are outside of yourself. Oh, wait, let's give it one more code. Let me give you a little something extra. It's on my heart to tell you. When there's no spirituality in your life and you have no protocols or practices that align you with your spirit and that connect your soul to God, then of course you're not going to be able to discern if you are embodied or not embodied. Of course you're not going to be able to discern what is on your heart because you are outside of yourself. It's up to you as a grown up to curate a lifestyle for yourself that works in your favor. That's your responsibility. That's like a basic grown up responsibility. You eat food, right? You go pee in the toilet when you got to use the restroom, right? You clean your body in the shower. You handle your hygiene, and you need to handle your spiritual hygiene as well, including spiritual maintenance. And there needs to be, just like how you remember to drink water, take showers, go to the bathroom, and pay your bills, you need to make sure that you are embedding spiritual practices in your lifestyle. It's up to you. You didn't pray today? That's your fault. What's wrong with you? Like, put it in your life, babe. Prayer, meditation, going to church, watching the preachers on the internet, whatever it is, honey. Whatever. I'm not your mom. I'm not your boss. I am your coach, though. And so I hope that this can inspire you and remind you it's all in your hands. Living the life of your dreams, the keys, the portals, the keys to the portals to live the life of your dreams, they're in your hands. So if you have trouble listening to your heart and following your gut, that's because you're outside of yourself. You haven't put any spiritual practices into your life. So there's no way for you to bring yourself back in and to reconnect with spirit. So do that. It's unmistakable, honey. The difference between the external voices of fear and the clear voice of God in your gut and in your heart, it's obvious, babe. It's obvious. One feels calm and sure. with a special combination of excitement and nervousness. That's God, and you feel inner body drawn to doing what God wants you to do. It just feels right. And everything else outside of you just feels like prostituting yourself. It just feels like people trying to get you to sacrifice the things that make you whole. Everyone who's trying to advise you to do things that are coming from a place of fear, all those people, it feels like what's it called, being like unfaithful to your partner, but your partner is you. All the things that make you feel like you are giving up or sacrificing some element of your integrity. Yeah, don't do that. I trust that there's not any spiritual beginners that are watching my videos, but just in case a spiritual beginner came across this video, this business, Love Steady Lifestyles, is spiritual coaching for adults. For adults. And as a grown up, it's your responsibility to curate a lifestyle for yourself that works in your favor and to your benefit, for the good of all and the harm of none. That's your responsibility. If it's your responsibility, it means you have the power to do it. If it's your responsibility, it means obviously you are capable of doing it. So give it a try. Give it a try. Curate your spiritual practices, spiritual tools, embodiment tools, meditation, whatever it is, prayer, all the time. Do it all the time. Do it all the time, please. Keep embodying. You also have to stay physically active. I'm not saying anything about medical advice. I'm just saying you need to move your body. Okay? I love you guys. I hope this helped. Go watch all my other videos. Okay, there's a ton out there for you. Lots of free videos here on Instagram. And then I've got all my membership videos in the video portal on my website for members. So you're welcome. You could also look at my YouTube. It's the same handle here, Love Steady Life. And there are a few other videos on there also. So take care. Thanks again for your support. Thank you for your love. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, my dears.